Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. And baby, I'm here with the most random voiceover vlog that has ever been on to me. But anyways, the message I heard is different voices saying "you're mine" over and over again. The scripture comes from 2nd Enoch 50:2. Now, therefore, my children, spend the number of your days in patience and meekness, so that you inherit endless life. So here's the message. God said for somebody that you got tired of too many people being able to tell your person that they was their person. So you decided to call it quits. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? It can't be a situation where you telling your husband that y'all finna go shopping today and such just message them talking about they want to meet them here, there, and the third. And your husband pouting and acting a fool all day because he want to go and be with such and such instead of you. You need to be with them and leave me alone. Because if you really wanted to be with me, we will be going where I want to go. Because I like going places. I do. I like going different places. I do. And it's not to say I don't like going out, but I like going shopping and I like going to the movies. I like going and out to eat. I like going to the Kentucky Derby. I like seeing the horses. I like seeing the horses run. I like seeing the dogs race. I like to go to the beach. I like to do all type of stuff. And what I don't want to do is what your mistress want to do. And what I don't want to do is accommodate you to where our schedule is scheduled around what she want to do. I don't care what she want to do. I'm not concerned about that. And because I'm not concerned about that, I'm just going to worry about myself. And that's the message. This somebody you went ahead and just let this person go all together. Because why? God said, therefore, my children, spend the number of your days in patience and meekness so that you inherit endless life. There's somebody you decided that it would be better for you to be patient and humble, meek and patient and wait for God to send you somebody that's going to act right than for you to be reckless and stressed for the rest of your life. Because if you would have decided to endure this here and rush just so that you could have a husband, just so you could be married, just so you could say that you're married, just so you could say this, just for that. It's like this is somebody you would have been in complete misery for the rest of your life while simultaneously you got what you wanted. But did you get what you need? I'm thinking about, baby. They said that in the Princess Prom, baby. You got what you wanted, but did you get what you need? Okay, are you ready? When them demons pulled up, oh my goodness. Y'all don't understand my shock and appallment with the mouse, with the great mouse. When they put that in a children's movie, I couldn't believe they put all that. They went and did research and put it in a children's movie. Baby, when them spirits came for him, I fell out. I was like, no. I said that they made a song. Are you ready? And I cannot believe they put that on the children. They showed the demon swallowing him up into the depths of hell in a children's movie. But baby, go ahead and say that's an everyday occurrence in New Orleans. Hold on, don't tell them that. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when you messing around with them evil spirits, you don't know what could happen, baby. I'm thinking about this movie I watched when I was a child. This has nothing to do with it. Well, it does kind of have something to do with this message, but it has nothing to do with this message. So I watched this movie. I done got all comfortable and everything to tell this to. I watched this movie as a child. It was an Hollywood movie. So in this movie, there was this lady that was in love with this other woman's husband. And she was so jealous of this. Like, she had to have this man. So she started working voodoo to make the lady sick so that her husband would be free. You know what I'm saying? Once again, okay, like I said in that last message, when a man decides that he finna mess around with such and such, now all of a sudden such and such is his fun time, and he gotta be freed from his wife because she is making him miserable, and his life is so terrible and it's so horrible, and somebody gotta free him. And how dare, this is awful and it's horrible, and he gotta get away. But anyways, this wasn't going on. In this movie, this man was a good man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even want this woman. He wanted his wife. This woman felt as if she got rid of his wife, then he would want her. Baby, she got rid of his wife and he still didn't want her. So he ended up being single, and he was mourning his wife, which she didn't expect that. I don't know why. I don't know why. And I'm sorry for that. I'm just being right. I don't know why. Like, why in the world would she think that he gonna just hop into another relationship and his wife, the love of his life, just passed away? Some people don't even recover from that. It's so many stories. When that happen, when a man, like when it's the wife that died first, typically the man die, if not a day after, within a week, 2 weeks. Sometimes it's within a month. And they die from a broken heart. They die from a broken heart. What man gonna go on this earth without his rib? You know what I'm saying? You gotta be strong to do that though. You gotta be strong. And then even if you do, are you really gonna entertain somebody else? Who gonna come behind it? Who gonna hold a candle to that? Nobody. If you like, when you get to a level, when it's to a level where a man feel like if he don't see you, he gonna lose it today. When it gets to a level to where a man feel like if he don't hear your voice, he is going to absolutely knock everybody out. He don't care. When it gets to a level to where can't nobody fix his problem but you really think if something happened to you, that man is gonna go after that woman? No. She gonna get dust. He finna mourn you, boo, if he survive. And that's the truth. And I don't even want to say this because it feel like poison to my mouth, but sometimes men do love harder than women. And there are some men that cannot go without their rib. They can't do it. And I've seen stories. I'm thinking about a story right now of a man in Texas. His wife passed away tragically. He died the next day of a heart attack. He couldn't take it. And I have heard other stories of people, like, even when they old age, you know what I'm saying? The wife just passed away and then the husband passed away. Heartache, they can't take it. So connected to such an extent. You cannot interfere with that. Long story short, at the end of the movie, all that evil dark magic that woman was doing made her turn into a dog. Now I know that part sounds far-fetched, but baby, I will say this. She never got what she wanted. And what she wanted was that man. That man did not want her. And even though in this movie, he ain't show her no interest. Even if it's a situation where a man show interest to such an extent that he will sleep with a woman, it could still be a fact where he will sleep with her, but he really don't want her like that. He really don't want her like that. Not really don't want her like that. Don't care to get to know her. Don't care to do this. Don't care to do that. The third. I just feel like when it come down to it, you know what I'm saying? Men know what they want. They know. And they know who they want to be with. But sometimes they do try to play and all that kind of stuff. But I just feel like, I think when it really comes down to it, with this message, this is somebody you don't want to share. And God said you don't have to. And I just feel like that's just what it is. That's the message. Like, this is somebody you really don't want to share. And God is saying that have patience. And if you have patience, then you're not going to have to go through this no more. You're not going to have to, like, you won't have to worry about enduring this because your patience is going to, like, I just feel like it's going to be rewarded. God said your patience will be rewarded. And if God told me that I'm going to have the faith of a mustard seed, which I did in order to receive my house. When I say out my mouth that you have patience, if you have patience, God said He's going to bring you somebody that is going to remain faithful to you. Have patience and know that He's going to do that. Don't go for the okie doke. Don't fall for the easy. Don't fall into what is easy. Allow yourself time to heal and allow God to send you the person that He have for you. And that's the message. Because they coming. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.